Hello and good morning if you're catching us live. If not, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. I hope you're having a great day. I'm Grace Rizza, CEO of Identity Dental Marketing. Today I'm going to be talking about the difference between a complex digital marketing campaign and a simple digital marketing campaign. And I think it's pretty obvious that one's complex and one's simple, but I'll go into the details as well as explaining to you, especially if you're a dental practice owner or manager, explaining to you exactly when it makes sense to employ a more complex digital marketing strategy. So, a simple marketing strategy to me is when you're utilizing one platform kind of in a silo on its own. It's not dependent on other platforms or plugins or services, and so it's one thing. For instance, this would be similar to if you're running a Facebook ad campaign. You've got your ad, whether it's a video or a flat image, and you've chosen your audience and you've selected your words and you've got it up and running, and people click through. Even if they go to a landing page that's technically a third party resource in most instances, I would still consider that a pretty simple and direct one campaign type of thing. So that's fairly simple. Same thing if you're investing in SEO or Google ads. SEO is organic digital marketing, the process of getting you to come up on Google for searches. And then there's paid advertising through Google as well, where you're paying for positions and you're bidding on positions and rankings so that people looking for your services can find you and see that you're a solution for them. So that's also pretty simple. If you're using Google Ads and you are, let's say, just going direct to your target audience with your ad, they click through, they appoint. If not, bye-bye. That's pretty simplistic. As you move the needle more towards a complex campaign, you're looking at retargeting, display ads, landing pages. You might be looking at chat functionality in real time with someone on your team. You might be looking at follow-up automation. So when someone fills out a form or they take a quiz to see if they're a candidate for sleep apnea device, they might go then to fall into a funnel type campaign where they're getting intentional subsequent communication. All of that lends towards a more complex campaign. What I'm seeing now and what I'm finally seeing people starting to embrace are the more complex campaigns. They make sense when you're marketing, I'll say, bigger services for the lack of a better word, but when you're marketing dental implants, maybe smile makeovers, sleep apnea treatment, airway solutions, orthodontics, all of those things lend really well towards a complex marketing campaign. You do need to have more of a budget, both in building out the campaign, in the technology utilized, in the automation, and in your monthly spend, because now you're not just budgeting for one platform, you're budgeting for multiple platforms across the board. So whenever you're thinking about this, just know it's not a one size fits all approach. There are different types of campaigns that cost different amounts to get up and running. And it really matters. Are you playing the short game? Are you playing the long game? Are you playing both? I want you to be playing both in an ideal situation where, yes, you've got direct call to action ads that are out there, lead capture ads that are out there, but you also have the brand building ads where they're seeing your message over and over again, and they're able to know who you are and what you stand for. So when you're engaging in a marketing program, just know there's a lot of different ways to get this done. And if you are interested in learning more about a complex marketing strategy, a strategy where your Google traffic, both organic and paid, and your social media ads are all funneling people and relevant traffic towards your follow-up, your automated follow-up, towards your display ads and retargeting, then you are going to want to ask about a more complex strategy. And this is for the practice that is more established, that has a solid marketing budget, that wants to get the best bang for their buck. But if they hear like the investment amount of 2, 3, 4, 5, even 10,000 a month, they're not having panic attacks. So if you're a startup business, you're probably, unless you're very, very business savvy and your loan is very generous towards your marketing budget, you may not be ready for a complex marketing strategy. But in an ideal situation for the established practice owner who has at least, I'd say, a few $1,000s to invest in marketing and wants to get the absolute best out of that money, I would absolutely go towards building a more complex campaign with automation, with follow-up, with retargeting, with all those things. And it's complex, and each one is built a little bit differently depending on what you're looking to accomplish. But again, if you're marketing for dental implants, if you're marketing for sleep apnea, if you're marketing for Invisalign or orthodontic care, this is the type of thing you want to start moving towards to get the best bang for your buck. Join me in our Facebook group, Dentistry is Growing with Grace, or visit identitydental.com/CMPS. That's CMPS for your complimentary marketing planning session. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me.